at my parents' house here and there. When I say here and there, I got them up like 2 to 3 weeks. I was born and raised in Thailand. I moved from refugee camp to refugee camp. So, yeah, me when I was little. And this friend of mine, she's a Christian. She was a Christian who always invited me to their events, which I always rejected. I never went. But I went to one of their Christmas events because her birthday is on Christmas Day. So she invited me that one year. She's like, I've been asking you to come along with me for so many years. Could you at least come with me one time? And I went with her only one time. And that's when God planted my seed. And I was a stubborn one, trust me. This is the camp that I was born. And this is called Vinay Refugee Camp. I don't know where my house was. I was too little to know. I asked my mom, she said, I don't recognize that camp. I'm like, it's called Vinay Camp. And this, I just want to take you to the inside the camp. This is how it is in the camp. This is most of the houses in the camp and our stores. So, and some are our bridges. I want you to know that America is the best country on earth because you have everything in the house. But in the camp, this is how we line up for water. And this is how we pump our water. And you have to be really strong to pump the water. And we carry our water by hand. And as little as this little girl is, she still has to work. And I worked since I was 6. And I carry water. We either carry them by hand or back. Sometimes some camps, we have to pump the water, but some camps we could get our water from here so that we don't have to pump. And we carry them by cart. In the camp, every household had a cart like this because we used them to carry water, firewoods, and all kinds of stuff that we could use the cart for. And sometimes we carry our firewoods in the back. And it doesn't matter how old or how young you are, you have to work. So, as the last girl before and as old as this lady, everybody in the camp has to work. And this is how we socialize, especially our girls. We gather and sew our clothes, and we talk and have fun and sing and do all kind of stuff. But while we talk and we chat, we have to make sure that we work too. So we do a lot of multitasking. And this is our school. That's how my school was. And we only have kindergarten to 5th grade. Our education doesn't go beyond 5th grade. And we only learn how to read and write. And we learn some math and social study. But that's pretty much it. And in our camp, or in Thailand and Laos, it doesn't matter how old you are. If your education level is at a kindergarten, you have to start from kindergarten. So you can see that we have some adults and some kids in the classroom because they do not go by your age, they go by how much you know. We do have missionaries and lay ministers that came to our camps and ministered people in our camp. But I did not understand them because I did not know any English. So most of the time they will come and teach us English. Those classes were free, but if you want private class, you have to pay for it. And I did not have money to pay for it, so I took some free classes. But I didn't get it at the first. I did not get it in the beginning because I did not know any English. So I took some private class. My parents paid for some private class for me, so I could get my a little head start. They came and they usually, once in a while, they will pass out Bibles. Those Bibles that they passed out were Hmong Bibles. My parents never got one, and I always ask my mom and my dad why you never got one. Well, because I wanted one. I didn't want it because I want to read it. I want it because I wanted burn it to start out my fire. Because as a girl, and I'm the oldest in the house, so I have to make breakfast and dinner. And every morning and every night, I have to start out this stove. So I'm like, why didn't you get one? Because I need it. I need to start, I needed to start my fire. So I went and got one, and I did burn it. And this was our stove back in the camp, and I'm pretty sure that nowadays in Laos and Thailand, these are still the stoves that they use. We did not have any electricity or TV. So we have to make our own fires, and we have to entertain ourselves. And this is how we usually entertain ourselves. We will find a huge tree that has shade because it's really hot and warm in Thailand. And when one person is telling a story, usually most of the kids in the camp will come sit around and listen to it. And there were so many stories that were told, but I did not remember them all. But one that I remember the most is about baby Jesus. Well, this 10-year-old in our Hmong culture or in our society, we especially our girls, we were taught to not speak up. We were taught to shut up. Basically, we were taught not to voice our opinions. My parents, at least my parents, always tell me that smart people don't talk. I'm like, oh, okay. If you talk a lot, that means that you're stupid. I'm like, okay, then I won't talk. We were raised not to question. We were raised to be quiet. And I was a really, really shy girl who was in the corner, and you will not know that she's in the house because she was too shy to make a noise. So that's how I was raised. I was not raised to speak up for myself. I was not raised to defend myself. I was not raised to voice my opinion. And when I got to America, I had to learn how to speak up, how to defend myself, and how to put my opinion on the table. And it was really hard for me, and I ended up learning every day how to speak up. And I think I got pretty good. I had to be really good. My friend who I introduced to you, that she was a Christian, she always talked about Jesus. And those ministers and those missionaries and lay ministers always talk about Jesus. And I had no clue who Jesus was. And I always wondered, who is he? Why is he hanging on the cross? What is he doing up there? Is it from up there? What? I'm like, who is he? And I was curious enough to ask my mom, my parents, this is my mom and my dad, about who Jesus is. And this is the story that she told me. She said, once upon a time, a long, long, long time ago, there was a girl named Mary who was really, really sick. She went to every doctor, she went to everyone asking for help and asked them to help her. But nobody could. So she would stand on the street every day from morning to dawn and ask anybody who passed by to help her. And nobody could. But one day, this person, a horse, half man and half horse, because in our culture we believe in fairy tale. This person came by, and he's a tax collector who traveled around the world to collect taxes. He came by and she asked her to help. She asked him to help her, and he swayed his tail at her, and she was healed. So she decided to marry him. So they gave birth to this boy named Jesus. He grew up to be a really smart boy. And at that time, his dad went around the world to collect taxes. And because he has to go around the whole world to collect taxes, it took him a long, long time to go around. So when he grew up, he always asked his mom who his dad is. Because his friends would tease him that his dad is not a human being. She was afraid to tell him who his dad is because she doesn't want him to be ashamed of his dad. Until his dad returned and she said, here's your dad. And he got really mad and really ashamed, so he killed his dad. That's why they hang him on the cross. But because he's a really, really smart person, he talked to God, and God said, if you could convince enough people to die for you, I will free you from the cross. So if you believe in Jesus, when you die, you will take his place, and you will become his slave, so that he could be free. I'm like, oh. Then why would people believe in him? Well, my mom said, well, because they're stupid. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's the story that I got. And I'm like, oh, and I was only 10. So do you think that this girl, was she afraid of him? Yeah. Do you think she still want to believe in him? No. Why would I want to take somebody's place? Why would I want to die for somebody? I don't even want to die. That's why I did not like Christians, because I always thought that Christians are stupid people who believe in a murder. And I don't know why they would believe in such person. That's why I never attended my friend's event. In the camp, like I said, we did not have any electricity nor TV, but we were allowed to listen to radio. There was this one Christian radio station that goes on once a week, and it's really, really early in the morning. I think it went on like 3 or 4 in the morning. And sure enough, when those Christian people turn it on, they turn it on loud. They usually wake up the whole camp. Yeah, and I'm like, why would you get up so early in the morning to listen to such thing? Can't you turn it to a different station? I was wondering, and I always ask my mom, why would they listen to such thing? My mom said, because they have nothing to do. Okay, I guess, because we don't really have anything to do here. Until this man came to my door. Oh, surely he did not come with food, okay? He was introduced to me on my 19th birthday, and straight out he told me that he is a Christian and he's an orphan. I'm like, number 1, Christian, out of my list. Number 2, you're an orphan. Too poor, never mind. So he was not on my list, but he asked if I could be his friends. I said, but I don't like you, just so you know. We were friends for a month, and God surely has his own plan. Something came to my mind. My mom only gave birth to 3 girls and 1 boy. And in our culture, our parents have to live with the boys. And because I only have 1 brother who at the time did not marry, I thought to myself, if my brother ever get married, and if my sister-in-law doesn't like my parents, what can I do? Where can my parents go? Where can my parents stay? Because in our culture, if I am a girl, if I ever get married, I cannot go back to my parents' house, or you could say, I cannot die in my parents' house. And my parents cannot die in my house. That's the traditional belief. So I'm like, okay, if I marry a traditional believer, my parents can't live with me and they can't die in my house. And I only have 1 brother. I'm pretty sure my parents do not like the nursing home. For whatever reason, our Hmong elders hate nursing home. I don't know why, but they do. But I don't mind. I think I'd rather live in a nursing home. So I decided that, okay, this one Christian man, he's actually nice. If I marry him, my parents could die in my house in the future, in case if my sister-in-law doesn't like my parents. So I married him. Well, we met in September and we got married in December. It was quick. At first, he was not on my list. We got married, and I slept through most of my confirmation sessions. I don't think Pastor Hoover knew that. After I finished that class, Pastor Hoover asked Pastor Blom, and he asked me, do you have any questions? I'm like, no, because I slept through the whole session. But even though I'm married to him, and I was hoping that one day my parents could die in my house, I still had that one thought in my mind that maybe I could convert this guy back to the traditional belief. But the more I tried to stay away from God, the faster he pulled me in. And sure enough, 2.5 years after our marriage, God called him. It was a huge no to me. I was like, no, honey, no, you don't want to do that. That's too boring. Oh, that's too busy. No, you don't want to do that. That's not fun. Well, everybody approached me and they talked to me, Pastor Hoover, the elders, our Hmong elders, Pastor Blom, everybody came and talked to me. I'm like, well, at that time, we had 2 little boys who was one and something, and I just gave birth to my second one, and I was in college. I'm like, no, we have 2 brand new babies, and I am in college. You can't go to school. I gave all kind of excuses, and everybody said, don't worry, we will help you. I'm like, I don't need your help. I don't want my husband to be a pastor. My parents were so mad because, number one, they did not want me to marry a Christian, and now he's going to become a pastor? Like, no. But God called him, and I'm like, okay, if you want to try, I guess I could. I'm like, okay, I guess you could try. And I was hoping that he gave up, but he did not. While he was in school, I helped him study. I studied with him. I helped him with his homework. I started to know God more and more. I'm like, okay, this guy is actually not that bad. And then I started to get involved. I was one of the ESS teacher. I started to volunteer. I started to do his work, but I was not happy. I did not want to serve him. I did not want to do anything for him. But one day I heard this one song called Serve the Lord with Gladness. I'm like, why should I serve him with gladness? Because I don't like him. But I did. I said, okay, I guess I can serve him with a little gladness. I started to serve him, and we started the high school equivalent diploma and the GED program. We were able to help almost more than 20 people graduate from that program. And I'm like, okay, God is using me in a good way. I guess I could. And one day this one song came across my mind called, it calls Not Me, But Him. And the song says that, who am I compared to God in heaven? And why did He choose me? I am so worthless. But He chose me because He sees something in me. So I'm like, okay. So I started to serve the Lord with gladness, and I did not know when I became one of His loyal servants who served Him in any way and everywhere. And then we started our U.S. citizenship class, and we helped more than 10 people to pass their citizenship and get their citizenships. And this one is our brand new one who just got it, I think last week. She just received a certificate last week. And I'm just so happy and that I get to be part of their life and get to help them through the love of God. And we also have our school supplies that we pass out every year. This year, I'm pretty sure nobody knew this yet. 6 of our backpacks made it to Laos. I knew one of my relatives who was going to Laos, so I said, could you take these 6 backpacks to Laos and pass them out to those poor kids in Laos? And he said, sure. I'm like, okay. So he did. He took those 6 backpacks and gave them to some of his relatives who just came out of the jungles. We still have people in the jungles from the Vietnam War, and those kids were just newly came out of the jungle and they don't have anything. So I asked him to bring the backpacks, and he did. So he took the backpacks and gave them to those kids, and they were so happy. I wish I had a picture, but I don't. We also have a Thanksgiving basket that we give up every year to our community, neighbors, and friends, and mostly our students that came to our classes. And Christmas, we do have a Christmas tree that we give away gifts every year. These gifts are so lovely. Every time they see me, because their parents are my students, and they will call me teachers because their mom and dad call me teachers, so they will call me teacher. Whenever they see me, they say, teacher, do you call Santa? I'm like, oh, it's that far from Christmas. This is not Christmas yet. Yeah, but I want this, I want this. They can call Santa. I'm like, okay, I'll call Santa, okay? And I love Easter. We always have our Easter egg hunts outside. I like it outside because I love to see kids running around. I also coordinate some practices with the adults, the kids, and also the youth. But right now, we don't have that many youth, so at least right now, I don't deal with them anymore. But pretty soon, I'm pretty sure that our youth group will grow again. One of my favorite events is our Eagle Sales, and I couldn't have done it without my army. Our last Eagle Sales, we made 2,000 eagles, and they were really helpful. They helped me from the start to finish. I'm really happy that for the past few years, I don't have to do the shopping anymore, so I'm really happy. And she's our favorite deep fry person. Every year she will always be our person who's out in the sun flying this arrow, so she's my favorite one. I love our annual, our Christmas dinner, and I would like to thank all of my sisters for never giving up on us. I know that working with minority is really frustrated because we never RSVP, we never reserve. You show up if you feel like it, you don't if you don't feel like it. But all of you never give up on us, and you keep on always inviting us years after years. And that one year I went, I'm like, hey, it's actually pretty fun. So I started to I had to drag them with me and bribe them to come with me. And last year we had 6 or 7 of us that came to that dinner. And I was really happy, and I hope that we could bring more ladies to join our LWML events and our events here in church. I don't know why, but they just I think they are just too comfy in their comfort zone. And it's really hard for them to come out of the comfort zone. So I'm trying to drag them with me, pull them with me. I told them I'm too tiny, I cannot carry you. Will you come with me? I was first introduced to the Heart to Heart sister by Betsy, and I'm pretty sure most of you know Betsy. She's a wonderful lady. I was first introduced to Heart to Heart by her, and at that time it was only me that attended that event. We hosted once here, and this picture was from that event, and I am so happy to be part of the Heart to Heart sister, and I'm so happy to be part of the LWML. I love the multicultural events because I love dressing up my boys and all the kids that come along. I started to attend the Hmong Ministry Conference, and something about our Hmong people is that we bring our kids everywhere we go. So that one year, I think 4 or 5 years ago, Diana Vang, who is Pastor Ye Vang's daughter, approached me and talked to me about having a children program during our Hmong Ministry Conference. So we started that program. She left, and it's me along with the kids now for so many years. But I love kids. Kids follow me everywhere I go. I could say that because I don't know, I just love kids. And we just had our last conference in August. I think it was in August or June that we went. I forgot. And I had about 30 kids. Dang, those kids do have a lot of energies. I bought them a bunch of jump ropes and I had them jump all day long. They still have oh my gosh, aren't you kids tired? No, what else can we do? I'm tired. I just watching them, but I love kids. So right now, we do have the children program for the kids, because if not, we will have kids running all over. And right now, one of my is running all over. Can you go back to your seat? And I was honored to be one of the Heart to Heart rep to go to the national convention, and we went to Des Moines. At first, I thought it was a free trip, a free vacation, but when I got there, my goodness, you ladies inspire me. And I'm these ladies are powerful. They are something. They are not kidding. Oh my gosh, you ladies are awesome. You can't believe how much I appreciate and how much you inspire me to do the Lord's work. And how much I appreciate that, to see you show me that you could do it because of the Lord. And I was so inspired. I went back the second time oh my gosh, that city is hard to pronounce. Albuquerque? I went there. And Benia was one of the reps there too, so we went and we had a blast. And
I was hoping to go back this year, but then I got a new job, so I couldn't go. But hopefully I could go in the next few years. And hopefully I could bring more ladies to go with me too. So please pray for that. After the convention in Des Moines, I decided to join the Hmong LWML. At first, I was only one of the participants, but this year, I was the coordinator of this past retreat, and I decided that I wanted to be the fundraiser because I want to fundraise for that the organization. Because right now we have more missionaries that want to do God's mission, want to go out there and reach out to our Hmong community, because we know that if we go ourselves, it will be easier because we speak their language and we understand their culture, so it's easier. So we have Pastor Fong in Thailand right now, who is doing an awesome job in Thailand, and we also had Dr. Danai, who came was it last weekend or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, who wanted to start a mobile mission, who travel around Thailand and give health medical help to people who doesn't have the access to hospital and who can't afford to go to the hospital. So I'm really excited to see our Hmong people to step up and do the Lord's work. So I want to fundraise for the organization to send missionaries and they minister to our Hmong people. And also, we don't only reach out to Hmong people, but we also reach out to Laos and Thai people too. And one thing that I love to do, I love to sing, I love to praise the Lord. I don't remember when I started to praise the Lord with my voice, but I did. The Lord is amazing. He could do so many things that you can't. I was a really stubborn seed, and I grew to be a really loyal servant of Him. I remember there one verse that Jesus said, "Go to all nations, go baptize all nations." And He sent Luther, and He sent all of you ladies to send those missionaries around the country. And I am so grateful for all those missionaries and lay ministers who go out to the world, to the countries and communities that they don't even speak the English and the language, and they don't even understand the cultures, but they are brave enough to take the call and go out there. And I think I will want to go to a country that I don't really know the language, because I don't even know if they want to kill me or not. So I'm so grateful and so thankful for those missionaries that are willing to go out there. And I am so grateful to be part of the Luther's family, and of course, part of the LWML family. And most importantly, I am so happy that I am a Christian. I am God's family, and I love being a Christian, because now I understand why you are stupid enough for people to fool you, because you forgive and you love, because you are first loved by our Lord. Thank you.